It's not just about putting minerals and nutrients in your body. There is that whole soul connection with food. We are taking that food from nature and putting it in our bodies, and we are what we eat. We have all become incredibly disconnected. Even as farmers, do we really think about the energy that goes into our farm and what the consequences of that are? And so it really is a journey of reconnecting people back to the land and back to the systems of producing food. We're Greg and Rachel Hart. We're farming Mungarara Station in Althorpe, Central Hawke's Bay. Farm 600 hectares, of that 470 is effective. We've got a 35 hectare lake here, and we've got 15 hectares of old native forest on the farm, and then a number of other plantings that have been going on over recent years. Mungarara farm is basically a sheep and beef farm, but we've got a number of different enterprises going on here. What we're trying to do is stacked layers of production on the farm. As well as just having the cattle, we have a hen house which moves around following behind the cattle. We also have a few pigs on the farm. There's a small dairy. We've got a lodge. We have lots of school groups and visitors to the farm. The farm is all about optimising life. Soil life, plant life, animal health, and the people that make it all happen. Now we've sort of ventured down regenerative agriculture, we're just realising that there's so much more to learn. It is soil focused and it is carbon focused. Having a healthy soil biology, increasing the biodiversity on your land, the water quality that's coming off your land, and it is about reducing the amount of off-farm inputs that are going into it. What we have been heading down is taking a lot of learnings from nature. By having reasonably large mobs of cattle on the farm, shifting them daily, not eating every blade of grass. We try not to eat more than 50% of the grass so that the grass recovers a whole lot better. They're also trampling grass onto the ground, and so you're left with a mat covering the soil, so you're reducing that evaporation. So we're just trying to optimise those sort of natural systems. For all the bad rap that farmers are getting at the moment around the country, we also are the key to the future, because there's 3 times as much carbon stored in the soils of the planet than there is in the atmosphere, and probably in the trees combined. And so not only is it a good thing for climate change, but your soils are so much more resilient. That also filters through into the quality of the water coming off the farms. The healthier soils are going to be producing cleaner water going into waterways. As well as that soil focus, it's around biodiversity, the trees, the birds, the insects, and just that whole web of life. We're not going to fix the problems we face with the same thinking that created them. A lot of these techno solutions to food, it's still relying a lot of that on annual agriculture, fossil fuels, cultivation of soils. But regenerative farmers can't do it if they haven't got the support of people in the towns or the wider community. If they can have a relationship with the producer and get that understanding, then that's the ultimate. The more we can build those connections, the better off we'll be as a society.